Hello, my name is Robinson Rayos, and I've struggled with suicide and depression. A lot of those thoughts started in January 2014, and the pain felt a lot like silence. And that silence, it was compiled of numbness and feelings of just being alone all the time. I didn't know exactly how to feel some days. There were some days where I didn't want to talk to anybody, and some days I wanted someone to listen, but I didn't know how to share my struggles, because most of my friends at the time, they would brush it off, or they tell me, "Oh, you're just going through a phase or something, Robbie. You'll be over it. Just have a drink with us. It's gonna be okay." And that pain consumed me, and what caused those thoughts, a lot of it stemmed from a lot of these broken friendships. And at the time, I went through a breakup. I had a lot of failure in academics. I wasn't exactly school efficient in my studies. I was trying to be a people pleaser. I was seeking the approval of others, and I set the bar too high for myself. I tried to be someone who I was not, and I eventually just became so tired of it that everything became meaningless. I had no thoughts or hopes to live in a world where at times I just felt so alone, and I just wanted to be heard. I wanted to be loved. And at the time, I grew up an atheist. That's another thing about me. And I thought I could solve my problems on my own, that I had to fix my own problems with my own intellect, with my own ideologies, my philosophies. And I thought I could handle them by just brushing it off or talking to my group of friends at the time. When the world can't give you contentment or solace, you need something more. There has to be some answer, some form of truth that will bring a person peace. For me, that was when I found the peace of Jesus through people I had never even met. They were complete strangers to me. Yet these people, they loved me unconditionally. They embraced me with open arms. They sat down and listened to me for hours as I vented my emotional baggage and my hurts. And they actually cared enough for a complete stranger as myself. They wanted to see change. And it was odd because these were people I had no clue what they're talking about. They believed in this faith that kind of helped them get through their struggles regardless of the circumstance. And it was something that I wanted. I wanted that peace. And so eventually, I decided that I wanted to change my life. I wanted to follow this faith, to be surrounded by people who love one another and to listen to one another through community and fellowship. And this is where it's led me today. It's led me to a place where I'm surrounded by a group of friends who I call family, a family that I abide in, that I share life with through the laughter and through the tears, and just through every story and experience. It's shaped me to be who I am today. And I know that there are many people out there that you, or that a few people that you know, are wrestling with these thoughts, and I can say, I know how you feel. And it is difficult. It's not easy. I'm not saying that the pain will ever go away, but it is able to endure. You can still fight this and say no to it. You can choose to live peacefully and to just be surrounded by people who actually care about you. And if you know someone who's wrestling through these, don't ask for their permission. Just give them a hug, please. They're going through a lot of internal hurts that they just want someone to listen to, not someone to lecture them with. And if you personally are wrestling out, don't be afraid to share your story. Reach out and just know that there are people who love you and that you actually have a purpose in this world to still fight. Thank you.